Hey everybody!
How you doing?
Hey, we're back for another Wine Down Wednesday video, our second for tonight.
Our second video.
So we're going to be highlighting another one of Scout & Cellar's new wines. Again, on the sweeter side, this is definitely something very unique that I had never seen before.
Everything's going sweet.
You know what? It's just...
Because I'm so sweet.
Well, yes. We don't need any sweet wine because you're so sweet, but
yes.
we're gonna try this one. I was intrigued.
Look at that.
I was it's a smaller size bottle, but this definitely packs a punch. So this is basically, it's the idea of like an apple wine. So yeah, we're highlighting a couple of new wines because these are ones that we've never had before, and it was like, well, why not do a video on these?
This is 19% alcohol.
Yes.
And it's got a story behind it, which she's going to tell you in a minute. But we did try it beforehand.
We took a little sample before.
And it's strong. It's got kick.
Oh, but it's tasty, and you can get a lot of trouble with this.
Yes, you can get in trouble with this bottle.
You have to be very light in the hand as you're pouring.
That's why it was a small pour.
Yes.
So cheers.
Cheers. It said like you can drink on your own, which we're gonna just take a little sip right now.
I smell a lot of alcohol.
It's gonna be. I feel like it's just gonna be too sweet on its own. So I think I would recommend mixing it.
It tastes like Jack Daniel's honey.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
It tastes like Jack Daniel's honey.
And I'm not a liquor drinker, so.
Oh yeah, Jack Daniel's is 45% alcohol.
Yeah, I know.
It's got a little. It warms the belly.
Oh.
Does it warm the belly?
Oh, whew. That is strong.
That'd be on a cold Syracuse night, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A cold Syracuse night.
I think so. Okay, so for me, that's definitely too sweet to be sipping on its own.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about, it has notes of vanilla, apple spice, oak, and it's described as full-bodied. So you kind of get the idea of those flavors in there. This is definitely described as something that is really great on a really cold night, making like a hot toddy, and even serving it warm with some other kind of mixture.
My belly's still warming.
I mean, it's, whew, that definitely packs a punch. So this is inspired by, it's kind of taking, this is a brand that's called Hushkeeper. We've had their Pinot Gris we love, absolutely love. But they do also have a cider that comes in little in cans.
This is unusual.
That's delicious.
This is unusual.
So it says it's taking the flavors from the Hushkeeper cider that they have, and it's from like the Pacific Northwest area. This is from Oregon. And blending it with apple brandy. So I think that's why we're getting more of the heavier alcohol content
and it also states on the back of the bottle with a splash of ginger beer. So we do have ginger ale that we're going to try it with, and we'll see how that goes.
So it says, lovers of hot toddies, bourbon, and apple cider will love this limited one-of-a-kind release.
What's the residual sugar?
Okay, this is the highest I've ever seen. And anything Scout & Cellar, or quite frankly, probably anything that I've ever even bought just at the store. This is 47.8 grams per liter of residual sugars. This is just natural sugars.
There's a good screenshot for the video.
Just natural sugars. In this wine, there's nothing extra added to it to make it sweeter or any other kind of like flavoring or additives or anything else like that. The only real flavoring they talk about is, I think in the process, this did sit in like an oak barrel for a little while. That gives it some of the oak and
but it's strong,
that
very strong,
very
strong alcohol smell. But it's creamy and it's sweet.
So, okay, it says enjoy on its own. No thank you, not for me. Some people might enjoy that, that's okay. Mixed with spicy ginger beer or as a substitute for whiskey in your favorite cocktail.
What we're going to do is we're going to throw a couple of ice cubes in there.
So we're going to try to make a little cocktail here, just a very basic cocktail. Now it said spicy ginger beer. Now I kind of felt like this was already a high enough alcohol content. I didn't want to add more alcohol to it. So we just have a basic ginger ale that we're going to add to it because I kind of thought ginger beer, okay, that ginger flavor mixed in with this. So that kind of plays off and maybe cuts down on some of the sweetness that's in there.
Look at that.
Now this is regular ginger ale, so it does have sugar in it. So it
Right.
is kind of.
So this is a very sugary alcoholic experience.
Yeah, it's not something that you necessarily want to have
Cheers.
a lot of. But
let's see.
I mean,
Ooh.
I think this would.
Ooh.
This is definitely something different.
Ooh, that's good.
Mixing it up with
with ice and,
the ginger ale.
and ginger ale. It's good, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
You can get into a lot of trouble.
Yes,
with
you
this.
get in trouble with this.
Oh man.
That's one drink too. You have a drink at the bar.
Yeah.
Well, Nate would make you a bigger drink.
Well, because you have smaller glasses and they put a lot more ice in it.
This tastes like a custom craft cocktail that my son makes.
Well,
doesn't
and
it?
you could even garnish and add other things. I mean, you could add some kind of like spiced apple slice to it if you wanted
Nate,
to.
I think he would like this, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
He would like this, wouldn't he?
There's all kinds of stuff you can put like on the rim of the glass. Maybe like a sour kind of something to put on the rim to go with it.
Delicious. That's unusual.
Now, okay. Now I want to try with a few little snacks here because it doesn't really talk about like
But
specific
eating with
foods that it pairs with. No. So I have a sweet pepper.
I'm gonna do smoked Gouda.
Okay. So I'm going sweet. You're going smoky. But sweet pepper still has that little bit of bite to it.
It cuts the alcohol.
Does
The
it?
smoky cheese, yeah.
Does it make it not as sweet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I
Yes.
definitely think this is more of like a cocktail kind of
It's
thing. I
unusual.
don't know that it's necessarily something I would pair with food.
Yeah, you could get in trouble. you would
get a
get
lot
in
of
trouble
trouble.
with this stuff.
Because it, especially when you mix it with something, it
If
goes
we
down
finish
really
that bottle,
easily.
we're done. We're done. We're going to bed.
Yeah, we're not, no. We're not finishing this bottle tonight.
No, we're not. But I have to tell you, this is a very delightful cocktail. For a Wednesday night, this is a delightful, really, with the ginger ale and the ice.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I come home from work and you give me this, and be like, here you go.
When you walk in the door, you're like, hi honey, how was your
I'm like,
day?
yeah, good. Thank you. Give it to me.
Okay, so just a little background
The
information.
day that I had today.
Well, yeah, the day that I had today. Holy cow. It's
Yeah.
just super busy right
I
now
know.
for both of us.
I know.
Okay, so the name Hushkeeper comes from a throwback to the time during Prohibition. And back the only way you could get your alcohol was through a hush shopkeeper, also known as a hushkeeper. So this is kind of thinking back to those days, but also appreciating the fact that we don't live in Prohibition
We don't
anymore,
live in
and we
Prohibition.
can get our alcohol freely whenever we want it.
Yeah, well, hopefully it doesn't go back to that.
No, I don't think so. Okay, so this is produced from various heirloom apple varieties in the Hood River Valley of
In
Oregon.
the hood.
So they have good
The
apples
hood.
up there. No, not that kind of hood.
Oh,
No.
you said the hood.
No, it's the Hood River Valley.
Oh,
so,
the Hood River.
Yes. Hushkeeper apple cider is fermented with native yeast in stainless steel tanks for 24 days.
Native yeast.
Yeah. 0.6% alcohol by volume. Then apple brandy, which is distilled Hushkeeper apple cider, was added to stop fermentation and raise the final alcohol percentage up to 19%. So really, it's like the apple brandy is what's causing it to have such that stronger.
That is something that
Bitter taste.
you pour, maybe you pour over ice, just alone, pour it over ice, a little bit.
Okay, I was right. So aged in neutral French oak barrels with some toasted American oak for further flavor and color for 8 months. So this little bottle does pack a punch. It is slightly more expensive than our normal just bottles of
And
wine.
what's the price of this?
This one is $42 for this bottle, but obviously you see you're only pouring a little bit at a time
And let me make a
and mixing with other things.
let me interrupt you and make a comment. When we took it out of the package, there was sediment on the bottom of it. We just shake this up basically a little bit. There was
Well,
sediment.
and that's normal because of the
Right.
kind of because it's like an apple base.
Yes, an apple base. But I will say this, it's worth it. This is something you don't down. You're not going to drink this in one night. You
Well,
don't do
that's
that.
something they mentioned on here too. They expect that you're not going to finish this all in one sitting unless you're having
No.
like a big party and sharing it
Well,
with a lot
if
of
you
people.
and your significant other do finish this in one sitting,
Ooh.
I would say you're gonna have a rough go of it that night. I mean,
But it does say that once it's opened, keep it in the fridge to extend the flavor, but it'll stay good for 6 to 8 weeks. Most wine, even if you stop it up and everything,
So you
it
put it
won't
in the
stay
fridge?
fresh that long. But yeah, you stop it up and stick it in the refrigerator, it'll last for 6 to 8
we have
weeks.
to let your parents and mom taste
Oh
this.
yeah.
And
Definitely.
let Chris and Megan try it.
And I kind of regret that we didn't get this sooner when it was like a colder night outside, because we could have made some kind of hot wine or some kind of hot drink to share with everybody. But like we're getting past those cold days down here in Florida now. We're slowly starting to warm up.
It's a gorgeous
Oh,
night.
it's lovely outside right
gorgeous
now.
right now.
I'm sleepless though.
There's
so.
no humidity. No, there's no humidity. I mean, look at me. I'm in a t-shirt.
It's clearly not cold.
No, it's not cold at all. And it's a gorgeous night. It's just there's no humidity. We don't have any rain. That's the problem. We need more rain.
Yes.
We had a nice rainy day the other day, but I love a rainy night. Love a rainy night.
Okay, well, Sophie says I think it's time to say goodbye for tonight.
It is, but
hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let us know if you have any questions about anything. We'll post links to how you can order any of these if they sound interesting to you. And definitely comment on our post if you say oh, I really like these kind of wines. Can you point me in the right direction?
Yes.
But absolutely, we'd love to.
Right. Remember on Facebook, our new Facebook page, Clean Cork It with Michele and Joel. And Instagram, same thing, search both of those, like and subscribe to those pages. I'm going to post these videos tonight, and I'm going to boost them on Rumble and YouTube, and you're going to see them. And please like the videos, and just if you click like or Rumble on the video, it helps us our cause, because all of this costs money, obviously.
Well, it helps get it out there so more people see it.
Right, and more people can see it, but we do this for you. Yeah, okay, we do this is at our expense. We're doing it for you. We do provide links for you to purchase the wines, okay, and there's how you can get these wines and try them out. But we don't promote any kinds of cheeses or anything like that, but I will tell you this, we buy Boar's Head cheese, so Boar's Head cheese.
We do a mixture of different ones. It depends on whatever they have there at the store.
Boar's Head cheese.
And don't forget too, we're also going to be opening up different events. We have our next wine tasting coming up the last Sunday. We're switching to a Sunday this time. Of this month.
Of March.
But if you are also around anywhere around the Orlando area, and you would like to have a wine tasting of your own, we're gonna set up on our Facebook page the ability for you to book an event.
Yes, we book out, and we bring the wine. You tell us the types of wines you like. We bring the wines. We have a whole menu of cheeses and snacks that go, and fruits and vegetables that go coordinate with those. If you tell us, we will bring everything to you. And we will do that, and feel free to comment or send us a private message on Facebook, and we would be happy to talk to you about this, because these two faces at your party would have a lot of fun with your people. I know I would.
We have lots of fun facts we could share too about wine that you maybe have never heard before.
You know how I am with people, right? So just ask her. You bring me there, it's auto fun. Like auto fun, auto fun. This dog keeps licking me. Anyways.
She's trying to get to the snack.
Listen, guys, we'll see you later. Cheers. Hope you have a great week, and hope you had a great Wednesday. Take care.
Everybody.
Bye.